People often talk about fate, about things being meant to happen, about invisible lines guiding us somewhere. I never really believed in destiny. I saw for a vitamin drink, a small pause, a normal moment. Life is mostly about this, not big revelations, just small stops between steps. When things get difficult, people look for explanations. Religion, horoscopes, signs from the universe. Sometimes I wonder if these are stories we created so uncertainty feels softer, so endings feel understandable. With this in mind, I keep walking. I enter a small park. It's quiet, hidden between buildings. Maybe humans need meaning the way plants need light. Not because meaning solves everything, but because it helps us continue. For many people, destiny brings comfort. For me, it never did. There was nothing I had done to deserve what happened in my childhood. So destiny felt less like an answer and more like a cage. And when something feels like a cage, I learned to question it. I walk through local streets. This is my very favorite part of Tokyo. Not landmarks, just ordinary life happening quietly. Questioning became part of how I move through the world. Not rebellion, survival. It is not the opposite of acceptance. Acceptance is important, sometimes absolutely necessary to heal. But questioning is how we search for fairness, how we refuse injustice, how we keep believing in ourselves when others don't. And I think about my own path. A high school dropout wanting to become a PhD doctor. Wishful thinking, people said. Delusion. So I built a path I could actually walk. Vocational school, bachelor, master, PhD, 10 more studies, different industries, different versions of myself. It was not a straight line, just steps. And the difficult part was never studying or working. The difficult part was the friction. Feeling that my choices made others uncomfortable. Feeling questioned so often that I started questioning myself. Self-doubt grows quietly like that. And ahead of me, the gates of Meiji Jingu appear. Across the gate, the city disappears behind me. People come here looking for guidance, for reassurance, for answers. I take an omikuji, a small piece of paper with fortune. I read it slowly. I don't see it as destiny. I see it as a pause, a moment that invites reflection. I fold it carefully and place it in my pocket, not because it decides my future, but because it reminds me to listen to myself. And people walk quietly around me. Everyone carries invisible questions. I think about how decisions are really made, not in one moment, not in one realization. They come from many conversations with ourselves, some calm, some uncomfortable. We don't understand life in a single thought, and we don't find answers in one night. Understanding grows slowly, through reflection, doubt, and honesty. Resiliency is built exactly there, in the moments where questions feel heavier than answers. Everything becomes quieter. Maybe meaning is not something waiting for us ahead. Maybe meaning appears when we keep talking to ourselves honestly, when we allow difficult questions, when we stay long enough to hear out our own voice clearly. A life of reflection does not give perfect answers, but it helps us stay connected to who we are. And when we are connected to ourselves, decisions stop feeling like fate. They become choices. And I keep walking, because for today, that feels enough.